Hello. Okay. Let me finish getting set up. And then we will play Hatoful Boyfriend. Sent out my tweet. I don't need Twitter anymore. My mic is on. The game audio is on. That's correct. Okay. Put my chat box here. Put my game here. Okay. I played this yesterday, right? It was yesterday? I feel like it's been a long time, even though it was just yesterday. Hi, Ark! How are you? Just getting started. How are you this evening? Yes, yesterday, yes. Okay, what happened? So we played normally. And then, did I get a boo-boo? This band-aid is to represent the injuries Marina has sustained during yesterday's playthrough. But I am okay. It's symbolic, you know? But yesterday, we played, and then Marina became dead, and now we're trying to figure out the truth, right? So if Marina, the human representative, was if she died, then the big gray wall dome thing would appear, and then the humans would kill all the birds, right? And the last thing we gotta figure out is who killed Marina. Okay. I'm glad I remember. So I think we're on 6, class 6, chapter 6. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, how are you, Ark? How are you? How you doing? The doctor said he's been waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? Certainly not one that appears on the official plans. But maybe under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete. Doing well, I hope you are as well. I'm alright. Doing alright, kinda tired, but, you know, I'm ready to stream. It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. Oh? Connected underground, maybe? There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere where you might have missed something? Did we miss anything? Missed something or forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh. That's right. Well, what is it? Oh, the encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. And the chronology and the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. You've thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya. Oh yeah, Yuya died, right? He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. Ah, poor Sakuya. Ah, Nageki. Oh, wait, what's this spirit thing on the left? Is that Marina? I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Wait, Yuya died? I missed that, yeah, wait, the doctor killed him when he meant to kill, but he wanted to kill Sakuya, I think, and then Yuya stepped in, and then I think Yuya died. I think that's what happened. And he was like, Sakuya, you and I are not half-brothers, we're like actual brothers, you're not a purebred bird. You and I are both peasants, and Sakuya was like, no! That's what happened, basically. You're fading again. Where are you? Nageki! There you are! Wait, did he die? Or did he just become very injured? I don't remember. Well, he might be dead, but he might not be. I don't know. Either way, he's very injured, I suppose. What is it? I found out a lot about the school. And about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am then? Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. Gonna get ice cream? Okay, take your time, take your time. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago, and a dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets this school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so. Or it might not. I saw in the school records. It says you died 5 years ago. In an accident in the medical center. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words... At the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. So, you didn't die in the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would... That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look! You know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9, and no Volume 6. The medical center has the same encyclopedias? Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9. How disorderly. Yeah. Anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawada, try reading this copy of Volume 9. What? This is supposed to be a V, isn't it? Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks like just another book when it's closed, but... It's... a box? It's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatoful. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans? It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office. But I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2,180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2,183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nageki. It is lethal to humans, and has been named Karen virus. Karen? It has entered research at St. Pigeonation's Medical Center. Karen virus? Karen virus? Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening in the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I help? Did I your help to see? Did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. I'm back. Cookies and cream? Wow, man, I want ice cream. If you realize something, it would help me to know what it is. I remembered. Remembered what happened here 5 years ago. What happened, Nagaki? What's the truth? I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. It seems like there's more typos the closer to the end you get. Yeah. Either that, or I can't read, or both. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. Oh. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But you have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling, and we lived in an apartment. But I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need. Anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him. But if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition. And so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. Oh, I wonder who his brother was. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in school. Sounds too good to be true though. And so, a long summer in the underground facility. And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then, the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp. And then, with a last pitiful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Bird lore. Whose backstory is this? This is Nagaki. Nagaki, loner pigeon. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans. And in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me. By breathing the same air as me. They would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart, little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. The Karen virus. The deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatoful? Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by. My... Mr. Kawada, are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive, and to find out why they killed Marina, I need to ask the doctor. I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is... a map of the medical center? When I was there, I went in through the medical center. But it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym. So these stairs are... I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nagaki. I have to go. Yes. I think you'll be seeing me again, and... Miss Mambou as well. Oh no, does this mean Ryota's gonna die? It's gonna become a ghost too? 7th class. A staircase in the preparation room. I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. Almost there, we're almost there. If the scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 PM already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get everybody from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Leave that to me. Mr. Leone, I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well then, thank you, Mr. One. Aren't you going with him, sir? I'm going to come with you, Kawada. We never know what could happen. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I'm your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. What about you, Sakuya? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right. Okay. We're going to get out of this together. We're gonna get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today for both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind, and he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but... if he wants to be alone, That's for the best. I guess it's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you. And the others, Mr. Leon. Understood. Commence operation. Breakout it is then. Hi, Gooby. How are you? How are you? Not so fast! Angel? Will I be confused if I didn't see the first part? I will give you the TLDR. We played the game. And, we got to the point where we played normally, and then we got to the second term, and then Mariona, went missing. She's dead. And so we're playing as Ryota right now. And we're trying to figure out who killed Mariona. And then, there's a giant dome that appeared around the school. And if we found out that if there's humans outside trying to kill us inside because we're birds. So we're trying to figure out who killed Marina, how to escape safely from the dome and humans. Yeah, but I guess in the past there's a virus that killed a lot of humans, and that's why there's a lot of tension between birds and humans. You're still upset? Oh, about Caspar? He didn't come to your tea time? Murder mystery? You like it? Sounds good. Otherwise, I hope you're doing well. Alright. Angel. What does he want now? And the principal or something is dead. Oh yeah. The principal is dead too. Thank you, Ark. What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Textoris Melodia Funis. You travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? The Abyss of Despair? I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein alone. The Wallenstein guy is a doctor, right? Okay, Janitor is a secret agent. Yes, that's right. Janitor is a secret agent. We're coming for you, Wallenstein. Or Wallenstein? Wallenstein. Wait! Angel! We need to be careful, wait! He certainly is lively. Let's go. Also, the doctor had this humanoid metal scarecrow robot thing chasing after us, so he ran away with it. Yeah, scarecrow running around. Yeah. The scarecrow. I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. Yes. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or... I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft? You want to see him? The scarecrow? Maybe we'll see the scarecrow, I don't know. We'll see if he shows up. Oh, and then Yuya. Did I tell you, Yuya? He may or may not have died. I think he died. A draft? There are no windows in here. It must be coming in from the basement. Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will. Gate of Erebus! Guide me to the abyss! Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't... Which one was he? Yuya was the, not Lorenz. The brother of Lorenz. The one who was, the one who became Christmas dinner. Yuya's the brother. Lorenz? Sakuya is still alive. Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed. Textoris Melodiofunis. The Master of the Abyss awaits us below. A long, dark staircase winds downward behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Marina, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet. I don't see any birdie. I wonder if it's closed now? Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey, Angel. Which way do you think we should go to find a doctor? That would be... my crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approaches. The Midnight Hunter? Oh, here it is, the Scarecrow. Couldn't you have said that earlier? Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on. We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we... Hugh. I wonder what the Scarecrow's trying to say. Hugh. We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? A weapon? I do have that shotgun Mr. Leone lent me. Will it even work on a Scarecrow? Maybe not at normal output. But it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Oh yes, that's a good idea. Oh, what? What did he even say? There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right... Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course! How does a verb use a shotgun? That's a great question. How does a verb do anything else in this school? He's a scarecrow! Oh, that's true. I think it's a scarecrow because they're supposed to scare away birds in general, right? Ready? He points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel! Sir! Get back! I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. Hugo. I wonder what it's trying to say. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it! Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come! Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards! Disgraceful. What am I doing here? Who's this? Oh, it's Sakuya. A libelle is not allowed hesitation. No. I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No, not ish at all. I am a fool. I've been pampered my entire life. While in my shadow, he crawled along under the weight of a crime of which he only knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. Is it maybe trying to say Ryota? Oh, maybe. Could be. Ryota. What should I do, Yuya? Cool! It is Sakuya! Sakuya is here! Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Cool! Everyone is leaving! It is a grand daring escape! Cool! Sakuya will find Ryota with Okusan! Away we go! Shut up! Don't talk to me! Cool! Sakuya weeps? No, I do not. It's raining. Cool. Is Sakuya in pain? This is bad. We must do something about it. Cool. Okusan used healing touch. Confound you. Must I repeat? Cool. Okusan knows. Okusan heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far away. We will never see him again. So, they told you. Cool! Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would... Cool! Okusan knows! The earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him! Don't forget to drink some water for your throat. I will drink some water right now. Okay, thank you for the reminder. What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except, I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels who do not notice even their own error, that is. Cool! Okusan is not a mongrel. Ooh, Sakuya and Yuya and Okusan all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than any breed. Is that your argument? That isn't even... You are yourself? Never let anyone tie you down. I am... myself? Cool! It is time to go! Okusan and friend are late! Ooh, kick Reese into the curb! Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya! Oko is always brimming with useless energy, as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But, if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him. But I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There is nothing more for us here. Cool! Sakuya is best when he acts cool! After Ryota, full speed ahead! Alright. Okusan and Sakuya have finally become friends. The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Or was that just an angelism? There's some very advanced equipment in here. And these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use? There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. The Dark Grimoire. I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy. They have notes on some of the students too. Under Higure? He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited. Not currently applicable to combat. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judecca, destined to wander this earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. It looks like all the students who are invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kawada? How? I was invited too. I don't know why. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higure's. No! The black miasma of inevitable doom draws near! We are approaching the gate of the abyss! I feel its foul wind! Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us. Kazuaki is the teacher, right? I'm surprised he hasn't fallen asleep. Yeah, isn't he supposed to be sleeping like most of the time? Could you wait a moment, Kawada? What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to... I want to ask you something first, Kawada. You lied, did you not? Huh? Lied? Me? I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot? Even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday? After school? Like I said to Sakuya, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor. I see. Let's go on then. Oh yeah, what did Ryota forget? Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Mariona's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something? But that seems too simple. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You're late, Mr. Kawada. I have grown tired of waiting. The Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein! Doctor. It wasn't just Mariona. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? I told you before. I merely disassembled Miss Mambozo after the fact. I did not kill her. Do you think I care? It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before. But you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Mambozo Mariona? Do not listen to this dark sorcerer's words, Textor's Melodia Funis. He will lay a spell on you. Who killed Markiplier? No! Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself. Huh? An iron grill drops behind me. Like an evil wizard's portcullis, I'm cut off. It's gonna be Ryota, right? He's gonna be brainwashed? Yeah, no. Ryota. Oh dear. We appear to be shut in. No! The dark spell! What are you doing? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kawada. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind. How pugnacious. Pugnacious? Pugnacious. How pugnacious of you. What's that word mean? Look it up, somebody. Pugnacious. But you are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful. Operation Hatoful. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Karen virus. Eager or quick to argue, thank you. Now I know. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for a lecture. You are exemplary. Oh ho ho ho. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful. Quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Karen virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have had to send live carriers into their society and allowed it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Karen virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Karen able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed. It had not occurred to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly, it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death. But thankfully, we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains, and have kept them to this day. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. Sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Pickled bird! No! You know, Ryota, I'm thinking about it now. Ryota has a bad stomach, right? Is he also like immunocompromised? Is he gonna be the next host that the doctor wants? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise a subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fujishiro Nageki's, compromise the immune system, they'd die. Indeed. Even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Karen virus, if they died to some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I choose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Mr. Kawada. I give you full remarks. Did Ryota kill Mariona without knowing? Because he was a carrier? Maybe you're right! Yeah, oh my god. Is that it? Full marks? Ryota, you killed Mariona. My head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wriggling about deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Ryota? Who's saying this? Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Mariona came to the infirmary. To see me? You have come this far. I am sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Uemina gives me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Is this Mariona? Do we get to hear her voice again? Are you okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki... Wait, no. Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Mariona is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Mariona falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, I can't breathe. Oh. She can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. What? Did Ryota just like not react? He was just like, ah, she can't breathe, it's fine. What? Goodbye, Mariona. See you tomorrow. You. She fell down before my eyes. And then the experiment was a resounding success. Miss Mambozo displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with the Karen virus and passed away. He probably was hallucinating, just thought it was a dream. Yeah, you're right. It's a scarecrow Mariona. That's what I'm thinking too, because of the hue, right? Hue? Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread, apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? You're lying! Mariona and I were together since we were children! Of course. I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. I don't like this virus. I don't either. Sounds yucky. Oh, it's a scarecrow. Do you recognize this? The scarecrow's head? Yes. Alas, the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow.
It is one of the labor model, you humans, developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. He's literally Dotore. Do you wish you were Mariona, movie? The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful idea of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, who followed me? Oh no, wait. Oh, it's a raid? A raid? I'm just Isabella. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. We're in a very intense part of the show, the game. Thank you so much for the raid. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove Party researchers' will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. And now, the next question. I got gifted this game by DragonMaster95 today as a birthday gift. Oh, nice! We figured it'd be funny to raid off to someone who is streaming it. Oh, that's fun. Well, we're at the super very end, so watch out for spoilers, please. But thank you so much for coming. I hope you're doing well. And now, the next question. What is inside this bag? Human's head? No. Close. But you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Mambozo's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing? Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may well have missed something. Wait. He doesn't mean Mariona's brain? Her brain, perhaps? Yes, it's her brain, oh no! Correct. You catch on quickly. Miss Mambozo did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. Then she's alive? But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. So maybe I was trying to say Ryota then. Yeah, I think so. I think that sounds correct. The Hugo, Ryota. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death. But really, it's quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world, up until a few minutes ago. Why there's so many typos here? It's missing an M. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Mambozo's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now, but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday, wait, that's still the doctor. Yesterday her body, and today her mind. You are far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kawada. It's only a bird caught in some slack. He can only type so well. I
killed Mariona. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way?
This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Mambou told me long ago? Come, follow me.
Prevent spoilers, I'm alert. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for reading. Yeah, please enjoy the game when you play on your own time. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Mariona is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. Okay, we gotta find the truth now.
You are obedient, Mr. Kawada.
Wait! Texturus Melodia Funis! The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return. That's right. The doctor is probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawada. Come back!
Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawada this far, you two. And now, goodbye.
Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? This presence! Mystic Phantom, the avatar of miasma! You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure? Oh no, the teacher and Angel are gonna die. Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Mariona's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall. But they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. Oh, this is what we saw at the very beginning of this route. So tell me. I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Mariona continued. I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day, I will make it happen. Who was the stranger? Was it Doctor? When we were children. That's right. That was you.
That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see.
8 years ago. A number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Mariona's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight.
You and Miss Mambou both said you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so, I am carrying out your wish, just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, One race would have to be completely destroyed, you see.
Why did you choose me back then?
Choose you? Why, did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I am not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I too had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nagaki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish. Though, I did make you jump through a few hoops so that you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do, to at least acknowledge all I have done for you,
I don't care about anything now. Mariona is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is to be like, I wish I had never been born. I don't want to see anything more.
Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist. So soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawada.
My crimson breast senses death. Talking will just make it worse, Higure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. But I'm glad we have a little more time. But it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! I missed it. What happened? Hello, Axel. Welcome. Welcome. Let's see. What happened? Oh boy. Ryota figured out. Wait, I don't know what part you came in just now. Ryota figured out that he was the one who killed Mariona through a virus. So that's like the main thing that happened. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight. Cool! Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of there. I will try to open the cage. Oko, you see to the gas. Cool. Oksan shall not fail. And the scarecrow is Mariona's brain. Yes, Mariona's brain was put in the scarecrow. Ah, much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go? Cool. Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Cool. Oh no! No doubt the doctor is making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? Poltroon. He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawada into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk. Assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well. Let us proceed. Yeah, the doctor wants Ryota to kill all the humans via virus. Kawada, are you alive? Ha, he's red. Cool! Oksan has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal.
Miserable medical man. What have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble Labelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here? Ho ho ho.
Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara?
I have granted his wish. That is all.
Ryota and Mariona's wish of no fighting between birds and humans led to the doctor killing humans, wiping them out.
It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race.
Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara?
It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Ho ho ho.
Bah! He has been... Wait. Is my stream okay? Okay, we're good. It turned red for a second. Sorry about that. Sorry if it's crunchy. Red evil eyes, yes. Alright. Angel. Yeah, wait, let me sip some water. Doing the doctor's voice, I don't know, it's hard because it's so low. Okay. Crunch. I think it's gonna go back up very slowly. He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him.
It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world, and cannot afford to waste any of it.
Little time left? Wait, is Ryota gonna like die or something? He has but little time? What does this mean?
His duty now is to fly about the world spreading the seeds of drought.
His duty now is to fly about the world spreading the seeds of drought of all humanity. My brain can't handle the grammar.
His duty now is now to fly about the world spreading the seeds throughout all of humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove.
Keep drinking water? Yes, I will, thank you.
Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Cool! Do not fear! Oksan will stop Ryota here and now!
Poor Ryota. Oh, Oksan just like kicked him or something.
Cool!
There he goes.
Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity.
He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Boko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here? Kawara is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure. What? Him? He's nuts! Hahaha, Black Beandonia. Wait, Beandana? Beandana. There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Black Beandana. Wait! Kawara, stop! Ah! Oh dear. There goes Shirogane. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One.
He's reacting. How is that frail illusion able to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Hikura has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual. The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the blood-stained hand, I seal the funeral song. Cool! Okusan attack! Okusan cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota! There we go, perfect! We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness! Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it. Prepare yourselves! We fight, brethren bound with the red lotus feathers! Ryota, Textor's Melodia Funis appears. I save? Okay. Angel's turn. Ooh, okay. Black demon be silent, pure wings awaken? Black demon be silent. Textor's Melodia Funis. Now's the time to break one unseen spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus. Sun's turn. Ku or Cuckoo? Let's do Cuckoo. Cool! A violent Ryota is not a good Ryota! Come to your senses! Kazuaki's turn. Cool! Come back or listen to us! Come back. Come back. I'm your teacher. We're all trying our best for you, Kawada. Come back to us. Sakuya's turn. Ooh, oh, sorry, Ark. Cuckoo sounds more powerful. I'm sure they're both strong attacks. Sakuya's turn. Listen to me or pull yourself together. Listen to me. Listen to me. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawada! This is not the path you must travel. Question mark, question mark, question mark's turn. Oh, is this the ghost? Pretty intense music. Jeez, Ryota, your cousin. Is this me? Is this Mariona's voice?
Jeez, Ryota, you're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character the story needs. Wake up already, Ryota.
Ryota was defeated. Kawada, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No. I don't. Cool. Ryota is a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make everyone sad. The remitter reactivated? Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He's the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor. Why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It is not worth telling. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you were expecting, I assure you.
Kiku, ever thought of being a voice actor? I think you'd be good. Thank you, thank you. You know, when I was younger, I wanted to be a voice actor. But, like, I didn't know. Like, that was like a how to do that. I think it'd be cool to be a voice actor. It's fun. Thank you for the compliment, though.
Alright, who is this?
Hey, good morning, Issa.
Sorry to spring this on you, but could you look at these?
What is it, sir? You seem excited.
It's amazing. The healers we got earlier.
Healers? Ah, the... Hila? Cells from last month. Yeah, them. From the unusually old human. Aiding science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name? You've always been serious like that, Issa. Is Issa the doctor? I forget. I don't know. We've heard this name Issa before. I forget where. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness, and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition? That too. Kawada Ryuji. Ryuji. He is quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Ryuji. Kawada Ryuji. Hey, good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning wherever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense, and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry. Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. Issa's the doctor, okay. I've been doing fine so far. Hey, good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. Is this the Dr. and Ryota's father? What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Issa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil, look at it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with spouse breach. Spouse breach? I will carry on your research while you are out, then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen. Wanna come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the... While I'm interested in your work, sir, I am partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time in my schedule though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated, one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to a disease. So I was sure that he would die in his examination room, surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered. I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father is supposed to do. I'd promised. Take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He'd never ask for anything. He'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Haha. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryota. It's Kawada Ryota. So... The doctor wanted to grant Ryota's wish because he knew Ryota's father. Okay. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings. And I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawada Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawada, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. Ooh. Interesting. Feels bad, man. Hi, Aura Fletch, how are you? 7th class end. Okay. I think we're in 8th class. I was told this is the final part of this. So, we're in the home stretch now. Okay, here we go.
When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death. Both for good and for ill. Kawada Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did all this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. This was not just partaking kindness between colleagues. I doubt there is anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wished for. I never asked for a world where the human race was killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There's no power in prayer. I should have never met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me?
Doing well, been lurking, haven't caught the last few Hatoful streams, so this ending is great to watch without context. Well, I hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat.
It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus, in the depths of the abyss. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you're all still alive, gentlemen. Mr. Leone, I bring with me all those who have taken refuge in the gym.
Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie.
I bet it was built by MIBs.
Rad!
Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakasaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of the researchers who work here.
Correct. Do not fear. I shall lead you to it.
Cool, cool! The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative!
I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here.
Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawada? Can you stand?
Yeah. But
we need to bring Mombozo with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment.
your words are haughty and immature as always. Do as you please, if you can.
I will indeed. Remember my face, villain.
Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to.
Ah, is that a gunshot? The doctor! A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness! There should still be time before the humans! Oh? Mr. Nanaki? A pistol is in his hand. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... this is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial once we... A fair trial, What do you think, Doctor? Pistol? Didn't he have a shotgun, did he?
Well... I am impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side.
But of course. Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwami. No, Isa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me. Where is Nagaki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. Can't take any of them seriously, they're all just so cute. Yeah, can you imagine Bird with gun? He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment.
Oh, is that it? Oh, I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail.
Man, this picture is so blurry. Hitori. Nagaki, are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everyone else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nagaki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away. Right? You know what we need now? Matcha with a gun edit by Gooby. Ooh, I will contact Gooby and ask for a matcha gun picture. September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful House. Where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. Okay, this is Nagaki's perspective, I think. Or is it a different perspective? I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Or is this the teacher's perspective? Going to work and coming home. Every Friday, we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work, like me. Or is this the brother? Is this Hitori? And children, like Nagaki, who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives. But we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over. Or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. Now that must be Mariona's parents. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses in ruin, and... Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Hitori. You were outside. Good. Nagaki, you're alive. Everyone else? I see. Nagaki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nagaki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but... none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. I thought this was supposed to be a funny burp dating, so I thought so too. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know. Took a dark twisting turn. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the 2 of us. Right. It's a little... lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we'd moved out of the Hatoful house. He was never healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. Oh, I just realized. Okay, all the humans... it said they weren't shot, right? That's because they died from the virus that Nagaki had. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nagaki? I'm fine. I'm fine. Nagaki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes, I'll take care of them. I told you. I'm fine. Don't... If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nagaki, okay? But... how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Oh, okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow, I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nagaki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick easily? Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It is probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill, with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I have never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals, and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone, please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together. And it was taken from us. And now this. Someone please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute. A Mr. Isa Soma. I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center, out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Isa Soma, the doctor. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know. And there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help with your illness, so you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do. But I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so, Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he will have an easier life there than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same, light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. Oh no, poor Nageki. I'm fine. No! I'm fine, Hitori. Oh no, he's not fine. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with, "Progress is good and everything is fine." If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really alright. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to get to the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I heard urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers. All shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subjects 00, set a fire! Call the fire department! Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki! Where's Nageki? Nageki! Say something, please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me, and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench. But I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there, in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me! Hitori! I'm here to save you! Hitori. What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here! I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door, and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. Thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please! Come home with me! To our home! Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything. Please. Please. Make sure there is nothing left of my body. And... Is that why he hangs out in the library? I guess so. He's probably he's probably waiting, right? He's probably waiting for somebody to find out all the secrets he was hiding. Let me sip some water. Okay.
Uzune Hitori. I have heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face.
Nageki. He's calling. He's calling me, you know? Issa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he?
I see you are losing hold of your sanity.
I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. Thinking back to Kazuaki's route, he had a photo that was like crossed out, like blacked out. So was that Nagaki? He told me what you were doing to him here. But then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. I don't remember his route. I don't think you were here for that one. I think Gooby was watching for that one. Oh, so this is why the teacher was like, yeah, I'll come with you. He was so like easy to join. He's still here, isn't he? Nagaki.
There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nagaki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawada's body.
What? You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nagaki? I have to take him home now.
If by Nagaki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawada's liver.
Huh? His liver?
The cells from his body that contained the Karen virus are now inside Mr. Kawada, parasiting him.
The teacher is Hitori, yes. The teacher is Hitori. I guess he changed his face and name in order to get revenge on the doctor. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Issa. Hang on just a little longer, Issa. I need to ask Nagaki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nanaki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nagaki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawada Ryota from your class. Please snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawada. He points the gun at Sakuya. Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy here. Come on, Kawada. Let's go into that room. Just the two of us. Oh no, is he gonna kill me? Is he gonna kill Ryota? What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door! Open it, I say! Issa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know Kawada? Sir, Nagaki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, knife in his hand. My body feels weak. Oh God, he wants the liver. Help, my teacher is trying to harvest my liver. Jeez, I thought the teacher was like really chill, but oh God. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. Gonna steal my liver. I won't be able to resist. Nagaki. Knife? Where is he getting these things? I don't know, man. First the gun, now the knife. Is Nagaki's ghost gonna show up and save us? Nagaki. Nagaki. Nagaki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do I need to cut open to find you? Nagaki. 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 Nagaki, Nagaki, Nagaki. Sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. Oh god. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nagaki. Ah, sorry, this room got crunchy. Oh no. Together. Wait, I'll give the stream a moment to catch up. Ugh. I wonder if Nagaki's ghost is gonna show up and save us. Nagaki. Okay. Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall underneath my wing. I can hear Nagaki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Wait, is the reason why Ryota could see Nagaki was because of this? Oh, wait, because... Yeah, right? He could finally see Nagaki because he has his liver? Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. Maybe, what about Mariona though? Why could she see him? Mariona was the protagonist, that's why. Right? Otherwise, I don't know. You told me, Nagaki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori. That was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember, of course, I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nagaki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori. I never asked for you to come to me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nagaki. It was Nagaki. Haha. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. Ah, shadow. There's a shadow now. I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nagaki. But I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow, pretending to be mine. So many surprise characters. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know, I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying. Tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori. I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yes. Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki! Oh no. What do I do? That's wrong, or revenge will solve nothing? I think they both say the same thing, right, technically? Revenge will solve nothing. Yeah. Revenge will solve nothing. I didn't get a save, so... Fake choice? Maybe it's a fake choice. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important moment... What? Both lost those most important to you to strife. You should know, best of all people, that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain. Sir, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why do you think he was sad? Why are you doing this to yourself? The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces. And when it heals, I will tear it again. And again. And again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Hitori. Blame yourself no more. Please, Hitori. Listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. So listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was, make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Charon virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa. On all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to... Hitori! My second wish. No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away. Right? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori. It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love, forever. So listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well, and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nageki, I can't. Be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first, I thought... Oh wait, hold on. At first, I thought my remains. The parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawada now were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We stayed here for too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We'll meet again. Somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawada, thank you. How long did that take? Didn't Sakuya say we only have a couple minutes left until like the humans come and attack? Kawada, are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine.
How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago.
Exactly, you had a long flashback and everything. Yeah.
Nanaki, I will not forgive this man.
Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed. Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor?
Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with Marina. What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once.
What's going to happen to Ryota? Yeah, I guess he's gonna stay with Marina. I see. Kawara.
I thought you would say that. The Karen virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there's a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Madness! Lunacy! The same goes for Miss Mambozo's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable.
With current medical technology anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside.
Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run?
We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same.
Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter.
I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day?
Listen, Kawara. A label, no. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me alive.
Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. A lot sure happened today, Marina. Is this Mariona's voice? Does this mean we're finally getting back into recap mode, Ryota?
Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here, not even knowing what's going on.
Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story.
Yep, so will you fill me in, please?
I guess we have plenty of time for it. It'd be really weird if it wasn't Mariona. Oh, okay, it is her.
I'm going to miss eating udon.
Okay, that's proof that it's Mariona speaking.
But having you here makes things a little, at least a little, oh my god. But having you here makes things at least a little better. Right?
Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. Is this the end? We end? We make it? Says I got an achievement, I'll be waiting. Hatoful Boyfriend. So Ryota stayed and waited there. With Mariana. If he could talk to Mariana, does that mean he died? Well, that's the end. Unless there's something after the credits, but that's the end. No birds were harmed during the making of this game. Good. Good to know. Pigeonation Inc. The end. This was supposed to be a funny game, not a sad one. Yeah, I had no idea it'd be this sad. Heather. Oh, there's more.
Madness!
Why, if it isn't my darling little brother. Salutations. Wait, didn't Yuya die?
You scum! You villain! Explain yourself! Why are you still alive?
Why, well, for starters, I can never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone.
How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied?
Hello again.
Leon?
Truth be told, Leon here gave me an antidote. I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival.
But he said he was going to go recover your body.
I do not recall saying I was going to recover his corpse.
Lunacy! Madness! Inconceivable! Give it back! Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you!
You mourned me? I'm flattered.
Gah!
We can't stay long, Sakazaki Yuya. It's time to set out on our next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that. Let's go, sexy and suave. Yuya was alive this whole time, man. Oh, I'm glad he's not dead.
Cool! Okusan fell smooth. There's a deliciousness nearby.
Black Bean Donna.
Cool! Angel, do you have food?
What did I...
Gah! The demon spores encroach again. Cool, stick 'em up. Okusan demands your beans or your life.
So you appear, bone white bird of bean eating. By the oath of old, join me.
They're still going at it.
Hello, Shirogane. How are you?
Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwamina's wheelchair? I would never have expected to see you together.
Taking responsibility for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me.
I need to apologize somehow, don't I?
If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I never met either of you. Understand?
Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably.
Oh ho ho, how wonderful. I can feel the suspense in the air.
Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I needed to talk to you. I have the results from the experiment from the other day.
There were no problems?
None at all. It was a perfect success.
Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it?
I have the date. If you can come, please do.
Successful experiment? Mr. Kawada. Mr. Kawada. Miss Mambozo. Can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawada. Mombozo, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. Experiment for Ryota, perhaps. Are they gonna cure him? Oh, that was it! Oh, look at them. They're all so cute. Thanks for playing. Aw, look at them. They're all so cute. Oh, the doctor has a cleaver in his left wing. Oh. We've done it. Okay, I think there's a couple things you can read in here. Wait, there's like pictures. Uzune Hitori. Aw, how cute. This is what he looked like before he became the teacher. Isa Soma. This is the doctor before he became evil. Nice job getting the ending. GG, thank you. Oh, this is Ryota's father. Aw, look how cute. Kawara Ryuji. The ending picture. And then I think there's some... Ah! Look at this. We have all of them now. Alright, should we read through them? I'll read through them a little bit. Hallucinogenity report. We have established one of student number 60781's special characteristics. He acts as a neurotransmitter, producing a trance-like state in bystanders. The effect is similar to that of a narcotic. We will continue our observation. Ah, okay. This is referencing Angel. Totore bird. Dilf, no. Wait, are these all the files that were I guess hidden? That Nagaki had hidden? I feel uncomfortable. Where did I come from? Where was I born? The fact I am trapped here is the least of the mysteries plaguing my mind. I'm nervous. Nagaki, maybe? I remember looking at these earlier, but now that we have context, it might make more sense. I woke up in a different place this morning. I don't remember well, but it had pale fluorescent lights and a white ceiling. It can't have been in the library. Where was I? Goodwill Ambassador. Selection criteria for the human ambassador have been forwarded to management, along with a draft of the emergency response manual. Oh, okay. Sounds like Nagaki, okay. Yeah, it does sound like him, right? Ah, the emergency response manual. Okay, this is the thing that said if the human dies and the gray dome goes around the school. Given the risk of influenza, a human with a strong natural immunity as possible is desirable. The presence of hereditary immunoglobulins is the most important criterion. Okay. I think, but I find no answers. I feel as if I had forgotten something very important. As if I promised something to someone very important. Wait, is this Ryota? Hold on. Where did I come from? Where did I born? I woke up in a different place this morning. Ryota maybe? I don't know. Spanish influenza. An acutely infectious strain that was a pandemic in 1918. Approximately 600 million people were infected, and approximately 100 million died. It claimed the largest number of lives in the shortest period of time of any disaster during the human era. From information found in remaining records, the pathogen itself is thought to have been a derivative of avian influenza. Assumed it was Nagaki because it mentioned the library, right? That's what I would think too. Carrier aptitude. We have examined the genetic records of the entire student body. None of them exceed 98% compatibility. We are continuing to investigate carrier aptitude levels. We will report on the possibility of inducing carrier capability in a normal individual next week. So I think this is talking about the normal person as Ryota, right?
Yesterday I learned the Spanish influenza did not actually originate in Spain.
Yeah, I think I heard that too. It was just like
Spain was like a neutral party or something in the whole thing. And then they just called it that.
underground facility fire. We have temporarily opened the dividing wall in the underground facility at the request of the Biological Science Division. We should be able to reconstruct the circumstances of the fire. Subject 00 remains in cold storage. Ah, okay. Subject 00 is Nageki. He remains in cold storage. American propaganda? I mean, I would believe it if it was.
Reference bird deceased. Death of Subject 00's relative has been confirmed. His remains are stored in Area D3, Section 1. They are boxed and processed. The death of Subject 00's relative has been confirmed. Who's Nageki's relative?
It's not, well, it can't be the teacher, right? Because he's alive. His sibling, I think, but his sibling was alive, isn't he? The teacher. They were neutral in the World War, which meant they were the only ones not trying to hide it. That makes sense. Came from Kansas, oh man.
Homo sapiens restraint capabilities. Adaptability measure for Homo sapiens to be raised an estimated 0.06%. There are fluctuations in mammalian evolution rates. We may need 2 or 3 more samples. Intelligence agent. We have chosen to let the Dove Party agent, who has infiltrated the school, operate freely for the time being. A number of incoming students have proven to be quite fascinating. If possible, please examine the details in the attached documents. I do not think they will oppose me. The Dove Party agent, so that's either the janitor or Yuya, or both. I have been feeling better since that nosy girl showed up. I do not think I will find any answers like this. But perhaps it is time to close the curtains. I am fulfilled. Just as I was back then. Back then? Back when? Okay, so that sounds like Nageki. Nageki's journal. Ooh! The Heartful House incident. The Heartful House Orphanage in Area L9, Section 6 was attacked by the Human Liberation Front terrorist organization. The terrorists barricaded themselves inside, taking the residents hostage. 11 residents were killed during the incident, and 8 officers died storming the building. 2 residents are known to have survived, but their current whereabouts are unknown. So that's Nageki and the teacher. They're the ones who survived. I am trapped here as always, but I noticed something new. It seems that I can move freely along the vertical axis. After napping today, I awoke in front of the lockers in the chemistry room. If I remember correctly, the chemistry room was directly below this room. Am I able to move myself up and down through my own will? Interesting. The ghost of Nageki. Av's High City bombing. In 2173, the Av City's High City building in Area A23 Section 1 was bombarded by human extremists. Immediately afterwards, the Hawk Party spawned, the Earthcrawlers extremist organization. Interesting. Man, what do you think of everything? Ugh, Hatoful Boyfriend. What do we all think about it? We finally finished it. You're sad? Sad that it's over? Sad about the story? Man, I was not expecting both of you. I was not expecting it to be so long. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now. It's a good thing I didn't try to finish this all yesterday. I would have died. Man, it was a lot longer than I thought it would be, the ending.
So many secrets! All the secrets! All the secrets have now been solved, I think. We had so many of those secrets, like all the hints were being dropped in the regular playthroughs. In the regular playthroughs, like, oh, romantic bird, yay, funny, and then now it's like, everyone's dead. The overall game was longer than I expected, yeah. Man. What am I gonna do? Hatoful Boyfriend's over now. I won't be able to play it again. Oh wait, there's the Holiday Star one. I think I'll have to wait for the holidays to play that though. I wonder what it is. Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Well yeah, maybe I'll play another romance game sometime. Holiday Star, yeah, I think it's like a side story or something. I have no idea. There's another one, yeah, I have it. This is my sister's Steam account, so she has it. So I can play it anytime, but I guess I'll wait for the holiday season, right? Yeah, I was thinking of playing another romance game in general. But I don't know which one. Holidays are so far away, they are. They'll be here in no time, you know? There's a game called Dandelion. Like, Dandelion Wish is brought to you by the company Chirits. I think I might want to play that one, but again, it might be like kind of long. Like way longer than this game. I don't know if I can do the voices. Because there's like the main character and then there's like 5 guys. I'm like, ah. We'll see. If it sounds interesting, maybe I'll play it on stream. But alas, it is now time for me to end the stream, I think. Any last thoughts on the game? Anything else? I don't know, any dating sim games? Well, if you think of any, let me know. Yeah, man, I feel like, I don't know how I feel right now. I'm just like, the game's over now. Totore Bird, good. I think the game was good, that's good. Monster Prom, I don't know, I don't support one of the voice actors. I think we talked about that before, so I don't know if I'll play that one. Totore Bird. Yeah, there's... What did I say? Dandelion? There's also another one called Nameless, I think by the same company, Chirits. Or Dandelion. I could play that one. Yeah, I'll think about it. Oh, in general, if you guys ever have any suggestions for games to play, in general, let me know. I'm always happy to listen. Someone has to draw Totore Bird now. Gooby, that's up to you. You can draw Totore Bird. Actually, I guess you don't like drawing animals, right? Maybe I'll have to draw Totore Bird. Totore Bird. Thank you for the stream, no problem. Thank you everyone who came by. Thank you to anyone who stopped by. Thank you to anyone who's stayed for a long time. Yeah, thank you so much guys. It's been quite an adventure, Hatoful Boyfriend. From start to finish since January. I'm so happy I could play with everybody. Thank you everybody. Have a good night. Good night, good night. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.